And depending on how good his arm is... Oh, wow. That kid's got a rocket arm. But it goes out of play, and Keisha's going to go to third. Can she throw... What's her arm like? She's not throwing it home. She's like, Keisha walk across home plate. That's an inside the park home run. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Backyard Baseball 2003 season playthrough with the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. It is now game 13. We are in truly the final stretch of the season. This is our last away game. We are playing the Los Angeles Dodgers. So in this game, in our lineup, we see that Pete Wheeler actually is having not a good day. He's had some stat reductions. He's -2 on running. He's -1 on batting. He's -1 on fielding. But everyone else is doing pretty well. And then the Dodgers have Ricky Johnson. They have Carlos Delgado. And that's it as far as their backyard kids and professional players are concerned. Their pitcher is pretty solid, Catherine Asher. She is 9 out of 10, so we got to worry about that. But without further ado, let's get into this game. So here is Pete Wheeler, who has been our leadoff batter in this last half of the season. His batting average is still very high at .652. There's a pop-up right there, though. And as you can see, he is much slower than normally is, and you know we get the catcher error cheese there. That's a hit, but wow, we're gonna have to deal with him being much slower, it seems like. And there is a high line drive from Ichiro going out to center field. It does not seem like their center fielder is fast enough to get under that, and Pete Wheeler is almost thrown out at second. I can't believe he made that. I can't believe I nearly said the words Pete Wheeler is thrown out. Like, he is very slow right now. So solid hit from Ichiro. Let's see what we can do with Pablo Sanchez, who only has 2 home runs on the season. That has really been the story of this year, hasn't it? And that is a strikeout from Pablo. I don't know why I swung at that. And, well, that's the first out. So here is Ken Griffey Jr., who is still leading the league in home runs with 10. There's another strikeout from Catherine Asher. So she's throwing some good pitches. She's very, very good at throwing hooks and curveballs that bait me into swinging for him, that's for sure. But there is a rocket line drive into center field. And their center fielder is so slow, he might not be able to get that. We'll send Pete home anyway. The throw is not good. We're going to send Ichiro to third. And he is safe. So we have runners at the corners and the RBI for Ahmed. That's great. So here we have Keisha Phillips, who's been a very dependable batter for us here in this season. But that is a pop fly. Ahmed goes. Carlos Delgado is under that. And that is the third out. So get 3 hits, score 1. And there is your pitching MVP on the season. Randy Johnson has been going crazy this season, although that is a good hit. Good contact right there. Ichiro and Ken Griffey Jr. are having some conflicts in the outfield, and that should have been an easy out. Turns into a base hit. And there is a grounder, and that's going to be right to Randy Johnson. Nomar is going to throw the runner out at first, and that is a double play, and we're going to get a batting power up next time we're up. And there is the first strikeout of the game for Randy Johnson. He swung way early at that. All right, good start for us on defense. So here is Nomar Garciaparra, who has been the surprise of this last half of the season. He's really turned it on out of nowhere. And it is aluminum power. Come on, we got to use this. I just lost it. I just lost aluminum power because I swung at a stupid pitch. Why am I like this? I can't believe it. Wow. And now I'm just... How did he not hit that, though? I thought my bat was on the... I don't know what's going on, y'all. It's game 13. All the wheels are coming off. She already has 3 strikeouts, but that's a little bit inflated because I'm just swinging like a moron. Although that was a good pitch right there. And there is some good power from Amir Khan right into the gap. And this could turn into a double for him. We see that their center fielder is very slow. That's not a good throw in. And yeah, that's going to be a double for Amir. Here is Randy Johnson, who has the worst batting average on our team, but is still batting a pretty solid .350. I mean, most major leaguers would be pretty satisfied with a .350 batting average. And that is... Whoa! We know Randy Johnson has some sneaky power. I swung a little too early, but I wonder if I had swung on time if that would have been a home run for him. And there's a strikeout from Randy Johnson. Alright. Her stats are going to look good after this game, that's for sure. No, you're not feeling well today, but we need a good hit here. That's low. Just out of reach of his bat. she's doing okay. She's doing a good job so far. And we still have just one run. That's a line drive. That's right to Randy, and he puts his glove on it, drops it, but that's going to be an easy throw. She is very slow. Wow. Here is Ricky Johnson batting just 195. He is not a very good baseball player, but he is pretty good in backyard soccer, if any of y'all own that. He's one of the better backyard kids in that game. And he struck out looking at all 3 pitches, so that was a pretty easy one right there. Probably one of the easier strikeouts Randy Johnson has had all year. There is a pop fly Nomar. Please get. Why are you running that? What? I was clicking on the green circle, but he ran the other. Why are the fielding controls in this game so weird? Why does that happen? There's no reason for that to happen. Okay, so they get a free hit thanks to this game being a jerk. But let's see if Randy Johnson can get another strikeout here. Easy money. So at least there's that. They did not deserve that hit though. There's a pop fly from Ichiro, even though he was on line drive power. Easy out for them. That is a high pop fly after their center fielder, who's already made a few he's messed up a few times already, is what I was about to say, but he makes that catch. So 0 for 2 for Pablo. Ken Griffey Jr. is 0 for 1. But that is a high fly ball, and that's out of here. Shallow left field fence. That's Ken Griffey Jr.'s 11th home run of the year, extending his lead. That's what's up right there, man. He's been our best power hitter by far this season. That's hittable. Right over her head into center field, and that goes over. Like I said, man, that center fielder, he's a weakness. Ahmed is going to second. Can he make it to third? That's a bad throw in, and Ahmed is going to have a triple. Not going to test Delgado's arm. But yeah, that's a triple, and on a power-up pitch, let's see what we get. Better be aluminum power again. I'm owed one. It's not aluminum power, but it is crazy bunt. So we're going to use this, of course. That was outside of her batter's box, but she got that one. So we are going to score with Ahmed here. That crazy bunt doesn't go very far, but we're going to have Keisha going to second. And depending on how good his arm is... Oh, wow. That kid's got a rocket arm. But it goes out of play, and Keisha's going to go to third. Can she throw... What's her arm like? She's not throwing it home. She's like Keisha walk across home plate. That's an inside the park home run. I'm cool with that. I'm not going to complain. We're up 4-0 now. Ah, that is a pop-up from Nomar, although that is short. Oh, I thought that was going to drop for a second. He might have been able to make that. I'm drinking sparkling ice, by the way. I hope they sponsor this channel. Great soda substitute if any of y'all are, worried about drinking soda, and you want something that, can get you off of it. I know that caffeine addiction is very real. Quick grounder to Randy Johnson. He's on top of that. Easy throw to Ahmed. Ahmed comes off the bag for this one himself. He's got the speed. Another slow runner right there. 2 outs. All right, let's try this zigzag, and let's see if we can get this strikeout. Oh, wow. That's a good line drive from her. Ichiro. Amir missed it. Ichiro with that rocket arm gets it to Ahmed, so we avoid that mess up right there. Easy 3 outs. And that is a great hit, again, towards the gap, but their center fielder's under it this time. Diving catch. Good play right there. 0-2 for Randy Johnson. What's he going to do here? He just does not have any range on his bat whatsoever. It's too bad. I feel bad for him, I do. There is a pop fly from Pete Wheeler, and their center fielder. We're making him work today, but that's going to be an easy one for him. 3rd out. She hits that. Nomar, do not get an error this time. What is... He's one of the best shortstops in the game. Why does he suck when he's on my team? No. Can Nomar cover? Make up for it, Nomar. Double play ball. Great throw from Nomar. There is another strikeout for Randy Johnson. Just 4 on the day, but... good nonetheless. We've been playing pretty well on defense. I think we've only got 2 hits allowed. We've turned a couple double plays. Let's see what this power-up is. Screaming line drive. This one's dangerous, though, because it's usually single use, so if we miss, it's gone. That is right down the... I was going to say, if he caught that screaming line drive, I would have punched my computer. But hold on. Can this be it? Ichiro, inside the park home run. Finally, that is his first home run on the season of any kind. Let's go. That's what we're all here for, man. Ichiro finally gets in the books for a home run. That's what's up. Sorry, man. Your first pitch had to be to Pablo. That's right into the fence, though, and that's just going to be a single, it looks like. Yeah. Hit's a hit, though, and Pablo was 0 for 2 before that. I definitely don't steal enough. And that just hit their pitcher. I think that throw might have actually been a decent throw, but their pitcher just got in the way with his body and didn't catch it. I don't know, but Pablo steals second. Screaming line drive over the head of that center fielder. We're making him work, man. Pablo's going to score. Ken Griffey Jr. Can he make it to third? Yes, he can. That's going to be a triple for Ken Griffey Jr. That was not a good pitch, but that's going to be a high fly ball from Ahmed. This could be a sacrifice fly, though. All right, he catches it, but we're going to send Ken Griffey Jr. home, of course. So this is going to be an RBI. It's going to put us up 7-0. And there is a grounder, but they are backed way up. Can Keisha beat the... Yeah, she beats her easily. Wow. Steal second with Keisha. I basically learned that I should be attempting to steal with all my fast base runners at all times. There's no reason not to. I mean, look how fast Keisha is. As soon as I hype my players up, I should have slid. Whatever. No way. Well, Nomar's not having a good day, and his hot streak might be over. He's 0 for 3, but hey, we scored 3 runs in that inning. That's pretty good. Bang! There we go. Randy Johnson, 5 on the day. We got to keep his lead up for most strikeouts in the league. Corkscrew pitch. That is a grounder right to Randy Johnson. Keisha's fast getting off the mound, but Randy gets it. Easy throw to Ahmed. Second out. Oh, why? Come on. Come on, Keisha. Come on, Keisha. Beat him there. She is so fast, bro. I don't know why Ahmed came off the bag. The CPU does that sometimes, but Keisha with all that speed beats him to first. That's hilarious. You know you're slow when the catcher picks up your hit and it beats you to first base. That is insulting. All right, Amir. He just ran past the ball. That's an easy hit for him. That's a fly out. Get back. Sorry, Randy. It's not your day. Will he walk us? Nope, that was a good pitch. Good pitch. Pete Wheeler's just 1 for 4. We need to get Ichiro on base for sure. But we're not going to do it there. Will that ball drop down? No. All right, that was a quick inning. So that was our last chance right there, unless they score 7 runs. So Randy Johnson will just close it out. Line right to Pete Wheeler. That is a horrible throw. Ahmed beats her. Jeez. I do not like this stat-reduced version of Pete Wheeler. He is very, very nerfed. This is what a nerfed Pete Wheeler looks like. I don't like it. Another grounder, man. So not a high strikeout count for Randy Johnson today, but they really have not hit anything out of the infield pretty much, so that's all good. Try this curveball low and inside. Strikeout swinging. 6 on the day for Randy Johnson, and that will end this game. We are victorious 7-0. Not the most entertaining game, but a win is a win, and we have our... I don't know, but we've shut out a lot of opponents this year. So that was our 8th shutout. That's really impressive. We still have not allowed more than 2 runs in a game. Let's check out the stats. Definitely not our best hitting game. Pete Wheeler was just 1 for 4. Nomar was 0 for 3. He was our only non-pitcher to not get a hit. Randy Johnson was 0 for 3. But Ichiro finally got in the home run column. He had an inside the park home run. That was cool to see. Pablo was not that great. He was just 1 for 3. Ken Griffey Jr. was 2 for 3 with 1 home run and a triple. That was great. Keisha Phillips had an inside the park home run that was pretty hilarious. But all in all, was kind of a lackluster game. Randy Johnson, 58 pitches, 6 strikeouts. But all in all, that was a solid game for sure. A win is a win, as I keep on saying. And next week is our final home game and our final game of this regular season. We are playing the Rangers. All right, they do have A-Rod at shortstop, and they have Jocinda Smith playing first base. So that's who we are facing next week. Their pitcher is not that great, though he's amazing at fielding, Butch Sherrod. Their catcher looks pretty good. Their outfielders, Tracy Hoban, she's pretty good fielding. So their outfielders look pretty good. Wow, look at the stats for Barrett. 1 batting, 1 running, but 10 fielding. I've never seen that kind of stat line before, but that's pretty interesting. So we'll get into this game soon next week. Hopefully you guys stick around for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Godspeed.